Hi, and welcome to the Land of Eem podcast. This is our actual play of the Land of Eem tabletop role-playing game created by us, Ben Costa and James Parks, and featuring our pal George Higgins. Land of Eem is a creative-focused, easy-to-learn tabletop RPG that was inspired by our book series Dungeoneer Adventures from Simon & Schuster and Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo from Random House. You can find out more about the Land of Eem at landofeem.com. Hope you enjoy our adventures.
Hey, how's it going?
Happy Saturday!
Welcome.
All right, we're ready to start our 19th session of Land of Eem RPG, the game based on Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo. We're the creators of that, and
They're the that
yeah, not George. George is our friend.
in this world.
George,
He exists in Mucklands.
Let's do a little recap of what's been going on.
I'll recap.
Land of Eem. You guys are on your way to Muckland Harbor, down here, entering the Scalawag Strand, a place full of pirates,
Yar!
merfolk, and nasty critters in the sea. So last time you traveled from Bogwatch, you hired a paladin of Bogwatch to escort you.
Bless
Oh,
your phone.
man.
You've got old Noggin with all of his gold,
What?
and a bunch of land pirates attacked you, and they murdered Paladin Ponderwald.
They cut him down in his prime.
Cut him down in combat. Well, he was a little older.
I mean, it's like a fine wine. He'd aged to perfection.
Yeah, he was actually in his 90s. It was rough.
I had to carry him most of the way.
Hey, Bernard, and I don't know if Nate is still here. They came early to say good luck.
Oh, right. I
Awesome.
just saw those comments posted. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you.
And so what happened was Galen, George's character, ended up
Excuse me.
taking the vow of the Bogwatch, of the Bogrel Bulwarks. Do you remember what that does, George?
Yeah. I got it written down. Had it written down.
It's like he unlocked an achievement
There
or
you
whatever.
go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, more or less, I can start to organize the bulwarks against the Sarpathi, but I kind of have to help. I basically have to do everything that I'm already doing.
Match made in heaven.
In addition, you might have to just do a job for them,
Yeah.
and it will take priority over helping old Noggin.
Like
Mhm.
next time we're in Bulwark, we'll have to clean the bathrooms and
Yeah.
work in the mess hall.
Slop the latrines. But I did get the helm of the bulwark, which is awesome. So bandits and thieves will receive a little additional dread, and I can intimidate a little better versus them as well.
It's perfect for going into the Scalawag Strand. I can't
Yeah. Oh, you scalawags!
There, says I. There be
Yeah.
pirates.
Yeah, and do you guys want to do some leveling?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
do. I think I'm going to go for it. Actually, I got to look to see how much experience it is to level. What is it to level 6, George? Do you have that open?
I do not. And I was hoping you'd find it faster than me.
I
Ben
found
would.
it. It's here.
Oh,
Look at this guy.
Costa,
I'm gonna
Costa.
spend
He's
all
got
my
it ready.
experience points.
At the ready.
5 to 6.
5 to 6.
You gotta go to
20
6.
XP?
It's 20 XP.
Oh
Perfect.
yeah, I have
Perfect.
just enough. It's worth it.
All right.
This is tough.
This is tough. I've got some decisions to make. I think I'm going to keep Pep Talk because it's got so many cool things I can do.
Put some pep in your step. baby.
Choosing between Unsung Hero and Pep Talk. Right here.
I'm going to choose Pep Talk. Although triggering on a 5 would save our butts, but just the flexibility of Pep Talk, I think, is going to be better utility. Give an ally a quest point to use immediately. Give an ally advantage on a roll. before it's rolled, or heal an ally for a d6. It's like cool tools, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So the benefit of Unsung Hero would be like, let's say you're in a combat or something. Like when you attack, it would hit on a 5. For everybody.
Yeah. And I think I used it once, but it's I feel like we are pretty we don't fight that often. I mean, maybe like once every other quest. Do we have a big fight?
I think you're more of a sung hero, I'm just saying.
I see what you did there, Georgie.
Just
I do.
saying.
I don't know. I mean,
I see it.
Galen takes all the glory, like striking 4 things at once.
That's true.
It happened. It's only happened once so far, but it will happen.
You
No,
are
maybe
a
it's happened twice.
That's happened
It's twice.
at least twice.
Because the mine, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I mean, but that's what I'm here for. I've got dummy thick frog legs and a sword I know how to use.
Dummy thick.
Wow.
Call back to episode 12. I don't remember what episode it was.
I do remember that. That is a callback. But 19, guys. We've done this 19 times in a row. It's amazing.
It's true.
There was
Next,
one that we missed because of George.
It was I failed this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We could have
And I
been
had to throw
20.
in that because of George. Yeah.
I mean, you got to assign blame wherever it's
I mean,
due.
we got to take a day off eventually.
You start out by reminding me that I wasn't a creator. I'm just saying.
You said
Direct
that.
attack.
You said that.
I actually said that. Yes, it's true. But getting back to the task at hand.
Well, let's
up.
and then let's look at the level 6 abilities that you're getting. You got this mobile forge.
I know.
Basically, you have a donkey that pulls a cart.
Got
Has
a knack
a
of donkey.
forge on it.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool because I want to start forging some stuff for us.
Forge.
And then pick up the slack. When
That's
multiple members of the party
yeah.
must make the same skill check, you can make a single check for everyone.
Yeah.
It has really good potential.
Yep.
Because we can combo that with my inspiring thing, and you'll get a bonus to that skill check for both of us, and life will be good.
Look at that stacking. You know what I mean?
You get a tough acting. spin acting.
Maximization.
Are you leveling, George? Do you have enough?
I am. Oh, I am leveling. Yes, I have just enough. By hook or by crook, I'm leveling up. So this is a tough call too. Sweeping strike is so powerful, especially when we're outnumbered. And world-wise, which is often, yeah, unfortunately, which kind of makes me sad because then I have to give up world-wise. Although there's some overlap with world-wise and Wayfarer, my level 1 ability, so I can kind of still be creative and not give up too much. So I feel okay about that. So I'll keep sweeping strike just because I think we really need it for survival. But coming up on deck next, I got War Stories. So War Stories can also have some overlap where I'm losing world-wise. I mean, if I use it creatively enough. So I think that I'm not missing out on too much. And then Shrug It Off is going to be nice. So if I take a big hit, I can flex my pecs.
Yeah, Shrug It Off is going to be cool because you get beaten on
Frequently.
quite a bit.
It's just like real life. It's constantly getting beaten on.
Yeah.
Oh, Noodle, be careful.
By Noodle.
I got to be careful. My cat will turn off
your computer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is hard. We're playing hardcore rules, though, so you die if you get disconnected.
If she turns off the computer, I'll die. I know. Come on.
So
I'm leveled. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much to do when you level up other than pick your abilities.
Yeah.
Let's jump into playing then.
Level 6. Shake it off.
Let's look at my character sheet. I got my headgear on. We all do.
So you guys are right here. You're just
yes,
about half a day. We'll take another day, basically, to get to Muckland Harbor. Well, never mind. It'll take half a day.
Yeah. One leg.
One leg. So it's like a solemn feeling as you guys head to Muckland Harbor at this point. You know, you're just buried Paladin Ponderwald. You've got his chicken Claudia. It's now basically your pet.
Yeah. I think Claudia took a shining to Riley, right?
No.
That was to you.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
even better.
She hung out with me while you were giving your oath to the bulwark.
I think that when I put the helmet on, she just sits on top of the helmet because that's where she's used to being.
Yeah, you've got the helmet. You're like the same basic shape as Ponderwald.
Yeah, she has no higher brain function. She just is attracted to the shine of the bronze helmet, actually.
I can't wait to see the season 2 art of Galen where there's a helmet with a chicken on it.
So one of you shall make a realms check to get to Mucklands Harbor.
Let's see.
This is where it begins, George. And it'll be amazing.
I will roll it with the power of Bernard.
Bernard has already blessed us. He pre-blessed us.
Pre-blessing. Okay, well, that's not great, but I have a +3 to realms. +2 to realms. So it's a 5. So it's going to be a little, a little bump in the road?
No, that would be a dangerous encounter.
It's too bad I didn't pick unsung hero. This is would have been perfect.
It's all good.
But alas.
Dangerous encounters. Dangerous liaisons. You know, that's what's going on.
More pirates. Now I'll have to take the oath of the bulwarks. George will die.
So, roll a D100.
Here we go.
Look at that 93.
Ooh.
Higher is always better in a dangerous encounters table. Is it Ichabod Lundy again?
As you head into as you head into Muckland Harbor, like on the way, you can vaguely make out shapes in the distance, but you veer close to a group of merfolk, or Nyads, as they're also called, and they're roasting something on a fire. Looks like a huge shark. Actually, you've seen a liger shark before.
We have.
I've been really close to a liger shark before.
It all killed both of you.
Wait, does it have my net? Is it the same liger shark?
Chances are very low.
Think not.
Worth a roll. It's worth a roll.
They're low, but not impossible.
One of them swivels its head. One of the Nyads.
Like an owl?
Yeah, it's creepy.
It's
it obviously spots you and says, "Yeah, maybe we should dine on some overlanders instead."
Oh, boy.
Nah.
So you guys are in a conflict.
Mm.
The first phase is parlay. Would you like to try?
Yes. I'm going to use my new ability, War Stories. Once per session, tell a story about your past adventures or a war from history to help your situation or to convince an NPC. I'll say these Nyads have such a ravenous appetite that if you just remind them of the food in front of them, as was once done in a similar situation to this, I recall reading in my knight-errant manuals, an old knight by the name of, what was it again? Hazacules. Yes, an old knight by the name of Hazacules came upon a group of Nyads, and he called their attention to the crispy, crackling blubber of the whale that they were trying to cook. And when they were reminded of this, they completely forgot about them and went back to their feast at hand. So I'm going to try that.
Do you roll advantage for that?
No, just roll lore. Roll plus lore.
I will use pep talk and be like, they're totally going to buy that story, so that you can roll advantage for it.
Amazing. I roll 2d12. The 6 is the better, and it'll be a 9 with my +3 realms or lore.
Okay, so can you summarize that story again?
Yeah, basically, what I recall a time where Nyads are so ravenously hungry that if you remind them of the food they have in front of them, which is what they already have cooking, they'll just forget about you and go back to what they were doing and like devour the food that they're cooking because it's faster than trying to eat us raw.
Their eyes are bigger than their stomachs. They won't be interested in us anymore.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll need to make a charm check to actually do that.
So like to make it a thing. Yeah. So that's fine. I'll say, oh, but look at all that food in front of you, the crispy, bubbling blubber. It's like lager shark chicharrones.
So briny, so oceanic,
Yeah.
great mouthfeel.
I'll say, great umami.
Bernard says, but what happens when they finish eating it?
Well, hopefully we'll be long gone. Yeah, we are going to get the heck out of here, hopefully. All right, let's see how charming I can be. Oh, that would have been the one to roll advantage on. Just saying.
Oh, dear.
They say exactly what Bernard says. What happens when we're done eating?
Oh, man.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I
what's
guess
the plus?
is there a plus? I think you'd have to roll. I think you'd have to add a quest point for a plus.
Wait, what? I thought 1 to 3 is affiliated with a plus?
1 to 2 is a horrible
Oh,
failure.
Okay. Then I would totally add a quest point to get a plus out of this. Yeah. I add
Okay.
a quest love.
I think the plus is that 2 of them listen and just take the opportunity to like gorge themselves while everyone else like pursues you.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We'll take some out of the fight.
So there are 4 of them that grab their harpoons.
Mm-hmm.
Question: do I also get to parlay, or is it like?
Oh yeah, he should, or she should rather.
They only have 1 parlay. They're not the type to just
they're like
hear
bullywug.
multiple things and listen to it. They've made up their minds.
We are food.
Yeah. Ben, I'd like to say
that, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say that I mounted because we've been traveling overland. So
yeah,
I'll get extra block.
Extra block here.
Extra block here. I'm going to build
okay. James, would you like to do an action before combat?
Let's see. What action could I do before combat? Do I have anything interesting?
Everything.
Elmo is there. He still has the cutlass that he picked up from the pirates.
He's got a cutlass supreme.
And he stands next to you, Galen.
It's like, I'm standing tall with you.
I don't think I could handle it if Malmo died. We got to fight our hearts out.
And I put down the visor on my new helmet, and I say, I have no such hangups.
So what are you doing, James?
I suppose I will knock an arrow before they get close. I don't know what I should do.
You have there's no abilities you feel compelled to. I just don't remember what your abilities are. Okay.
Most of my abilities are not applicable to this situation.
Got it.
All right. Well, you'll have to roll initiative then. Not Galen.
I'm getting my okay, well at least I got that one out of the way. The second one in a row.
All right, Riley, you go first.
All right, I will shoot an arrow at a nasty Nyad and miss.
Excellent.
I hit the shark. It just
okay. see.
I hit the shark's eye, and then another one plucks it out and uses the arrow. It's like eating a corn dog.
Yeah.
One of them throws a harpoon at Riley.
Oh dear.
What is your defense?
My defense is +1.
Okay, so that's a hit.
That's Earth.
All right.
Welcome to Earth.
1 dread.
1 dread. I'll take it.
Just kind of grazes you. Cuts your clothes. Another one throws a harpoon at Galen.
Harpoon. Don't forget we have 5 temporary. Yep, you remembered.
I just did it.
That's a 12.
Oh.
I don't accept.
It's
Sorry,
14.
that's 14 damage. Oh my god. Oh wait. What's the shrug it off? Shrug it off.
Good thing we love
New ability.
Yeah. All right. So I need to roll a plus vitality check, and on a 6+, I'll half the damage. Good lord, that was a lot of damage. My vitality is plus. Really, it's only +1. Keep thinking I'm more vital than this. Hey, there it is. So I take 7 dread. So I'm down to 12 out of 16.
All right. And then the 2 other ones, they fire these net guns at you.
They're going to eat us.
Net guns.
So,
Did I hear that right?
Yeah, it's like the Sandra Bullock movie.
Wow.
The
net.
Each
The
of
net,
you
yeah.
will
Thank
have to make nimbleness checks.
Can I make a wilderness check instead because I'm riding my faithful steed? It would be along the lines of using its faithful steed ability to follow complicated orders, perform stunts, and tricky maneuvers.
I want to say you're going to have to use that. Yeah, okay. But that's not a once per session thing. It's just...
just like since I'm mounted.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Does that make sense?
I failed it, but I could always lend a hand for this one, George.
Okay. That's going to be a +2 to my wilderness. Much better than a -1, and it's a critical. It didn't matter.
Whoa.
I didn't even see the net gun coming at me, but Frau Blucher saw the net and just did a little juke.
Bam!
Got me out of the way.
So yeah, you dodged the net. Riley, you are caught up in the net. You're
Get caught up in
entangled. So that means you can't move. Your defense is +2.
That's
Can
terrible.
I yell at Elmo to get her out of the net?
Okay.
Use that cutlass and cut her out of the net. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He'll use his action to try.
Okay. God, he's like so useless. He's gonna try. There is no. Yeah.
He actually does it.
Wow.
Amazing. That's amazing.
All right, Elmo.
Good old
I give
Elmo.
him a knowing nod from behind my visor.
He doesn't understand.
Yeah, he's not a hero yet.
He's not cool enough to understand.
Yeah.
He's just like looking around, like trying to understand. So that's first round.
Mm-hmm.
On to the next. Anybody want to do an action? Non-combat action?
Oh, not a non-combat action. I'm going to do a very combat action.
All right, roll initiative.
You know what?
I'm using up all my good rolls. It's not good. A bug is growling.
Yeah.
All right, George, you're up. What do you do?
Are they within melee range yet?
Yeah, you could get there.
All right, we're sweeping striking.
Come on, Georgie.
I'm rolling a d4 to see how many I hit. I'm going to hit 3.
Really good.
And I'm going to roll my attack. +2. I don't know why I thought it was +1. That's a 13.
Whoa!
Coming through with the big swings. Rolling a D10. 6 damage. It's not great.
That's still pretty good. 6.
Yeah.
It's enough to down 2 of them.
Whoa!
Everybody
Georgie.
get down. I flex again. What was I? I'm still using my magnificent sword, I think. Just trying to think if I had another one.
Magnus.
So it's their turn now.
Oh, I'm using my gilded man catcher. Yes, sorry, carry on.
Gilded.
Gisarm.
The 2 go after you and attack you with these coral swords.
Oh man, you're gonna get an. God bless. Why?
It's another 14 damage.
I use a quest point to. Can I use a quest point to use my shrug it off again? How do you want to?
Is it once per session or once per combat?
It's a once per session ability.
Then yes, you can.
Okay, because once per combats you cannot.
Right.
Okay, all right. I wasn't clear on that. My bad. So I have 1 quest point left now. So let's roll this Vitality Dod. Oh.
Vitality Dod.
Oof. All right. Okay, that works. So I take 7 damage again. So I'm down to 7 out of 16. Oh no, 5 out of 16, I think. Oof.
Okay.
These guys are beating me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, probably going to attack you again.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. They missed.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Do totally miss you.
What happens, though, is this. I will switch to this because it's more useful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick herbs. I'm going to pick herbs right now.
So, the character misses but hits an object in the environment for a positive effect.
Oh, well, maybe. I'm going to say it hits my turtle, but I don't like that idea.
It hits the turtle and deflects.
Oh,
the turtle shell deflects the
Ben,
blow immediately.
I'm sorry. Can I retroactively? I forgot I have +1 block on my tortoise.
Yeah.
So can I add 2 hit points back?
You could add 2 courage back.
I mean, I'm going to remove 2 dread from my courage. Okay. I do it.
It's the worst exchange I've ever heard.
This is the best. We're getting down to the meat of the system.
The meat and potatoes, okay, of the system.
Yeah, system lords. And
I'm going to say...
Are these bandits and thieves? No, they're just Nyads.
I mean, these ones kind of are.
Okay.
They were going to eat us, so they're not goodly.
Yeah. They're out to thieve our flesh.
They're like dark red Nyads.
I don't know why I have to bring skin color into this, Ben.
Well, perhaps you've heard of the blood reef Nyads.
I have not. Tell me more.
I will not.
Okay.
I will not. Unless you make a lore check or something.
Bearskin of trivia.
What happens is it swipes at you.
Okay.
Kind of undoes the canoe on your tortoise, which like
knocks
falls on
Elmo
you.
out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, knocks Elmo out is better. Yeah.
One of the other Nyads who is gorging and is now overly full sees that and grabs Elmo's ankle and starts dragging him to the fire. That's too much. It's too much. I'm sorry.
It's horrifying.
I love it.
Yeah, it's canon. Okay. All right. So the canoe is knocked loose. We lose Elmo's help. It's unfortunate.
Yes. So now it's your turn.
Oh, right. Did I forgot that I rolled a low rolly. I guess I will just
Actually,
do. Go ahead.
It's Riley's turn.
That's
yeah.
Riley's turn. Okay.
I'll attack with my magnificent short sword. It's an 8.
Isn't it a quick short sword?
Oh yeah, you're right. Always attack first. Oh well. Next time.
Next time.
So I hit 8, a D6 dread.
There we go.
It's 4 dread.
Just putting up some good numbers.
Nice. It counterattacks against you.
That's the 6 to 8 range.
Yep.
Ooh.
I'll do it.
That's a hit. It's 8 dread.
Oh, that's a lot of dread.
You're just damaging today, Ben. You're crippling us.
I will use
The one you struck, though, looks like he's not doing so hot.
I will take the 8 dread. Those temporary. I was about to say.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you had
Courage
good
points.
temporary
courage points.
temporary CP. You know.
It's like a super good power. That armor is amazing.
Yeah, this is the best armor I've ever had in my entire D&D career.
No RPG has ever delivered to you better item.
Look at this itemization article. Yeah.
And you've just scratched the surface of itemization here because there's 200 other items.
At least. More coming with every sandbox expansion. Download it now on drivethrurpg.com. Links in the description below.
It's free. It's beta.
It is
Get it while
free.
you can. Help us out. Test it.
I think that's it. Is it?
My turn?
I don't know.
I believe it's my turn to attack.
Okay.
All I've done is take damage. Because I rolled a 1 for my... I think I rolled a 1 for my... No, maybe I did attack already.
I thought you attacked
What
first.
was that? No, that was the D12. This is completely my bad. Because the D12, the 11 plus 1 was for my receiving an attack and shrugging off again. And then that attack 2 plus 1. Yeah, you're right. Because I rolled 12 for my initiative. Correct. Okay. And Riley rolled a 1. Sorry. Next round. Next.
So it's up to you.
I got a 5. This is not boding well for young Galen Dunduger.
I will roll.
He
But
might-
I attack first, actually. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to attack with a short sword, yeah, it should just be quitch.
So what's happening?
Is everybody rolled initiative?
Yeah. We both are supposed to go after them, but you're quick.
Yep.
Short
So
stride?
I will attack the weakish one that I hit before.
Nice.
Okay.
Come on. Oh,
Hmm.
it's a 4. It's a 4.
You miss with a plus. You miss, but you set up an ally's next action or attack.
Nice.
So we'll say Galen has +1 to your attack.
I hope to take good advantage of this after they almost kill me with this next attack.
First one to Riley.
Point Riley.
It's 5.
Yeah.
It's 3 dread.
It is. You're dead.
Wait.
No, you don't take it.
Yeah, I'm like,
No,
it doesn't hit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
And the next one, it's much of the same.
Yeah.
I flex.
This rolls the giveth and it taketh away, GM.
It's true.
Adversary.
Adversary. I will attack again.
Costa, the adversary.
And you said I am at a +1 again because of the Riley setting up the attack.
Yeah.
That's going to be oof. It's going to be a counterattack. So hopefully I kill him with this strike. Oh God, no, I did not. It's a 1.
And which are you attacking?
The one that James just attacked as well.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh no.
I have one quest point left.
Oh.
All right, okay.
All right.
2.
Good Lord.
Giveth and taketh.
Giveth and taketh.
Oh man.
The D12 system is brutal.
It is, but I love it.
Many men have died in the D12 system.
Many.
It's Galen's turn now, though.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, didn't I just attack?
Did you?
I
guess
did.
you did.
That was an attack or counterattack, yeah. I'd love to go again, but it's not
The
going to
memory of a fly today.
Yeah, we're just squirrel. All right, so initiative again. Next round. Combat speed. There we go. That's a 9. That's a 9er.
I will attack.
Sorry, Ben, did we decide these guys were bandits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy did take 1 additional dread then.
Oh. That changes everything.
God, I'm sorry. It's my own. I'm not used to having this helm with a bulwark.
It's a delayed reaction, and
He bleeds out, right? I mean, it's like I cut him right in the jugular. He
takes
gets
him
a
a
really
second to look down and have it hit him.
Yeah.
He falls to his knees.
Yeah, but in that second, he still crit me for 2.
Yeah.
It was his dying blow, his death throes, if you will.
So you go first.
How many are left?
1.
I rear up on my poor tortoise and I run him down with a charge attack. 9. Let me make sure that's a hit with the D12. Where's the
So
D? Yeah.
it's an 8.
Yep.
Because they're minus defense, but
They're -1. Okay. Oh, and you know what? Actually, it's only gonna be so it's 7. It still hits though, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So Eat Hand, FB with the 5, coming in strong with a trample attack.
nice.
Nice.
I like to think that she also tramples through the fire and crushes the Liger Shark. The Liger Shark's contents spill open.
Ruining
and
their lunch.
There's my net on the inside of the Liger Shark.
This guy decides to run for it.
It's not going to go well.
Didn't they drop a net? Could we net this guy?
Oh, they had net launchers or guns or whatever.
Could I reload it and try to net him?
Well, he has his weapon. I guess you could take one from the fallen people. There, and remember, there are also 2 others that are gorging themselves really.
Right.
They're gorgeous gorging themselves.
I just want to I want to attempt to arrest them and bring them in Muckland Harbor.
Nyad justice.
Yeah, you could pick up one of the
net them
you
and
could
put
also
them in
throw
the
the net.
Yeah, I mean I would totally do that. Throw the net, see if I can't trip them up.
All right, so here's the scene. This guy breaks for it, and the other 2 look up from their greedy gorging of the Liger Shark, which is almost completely gone.
Dang it! I was going to eat some of that.
No.
And they have worried looks on their faces as this guy comes running towards them. They're starting to get up too.
I was going to intimidate them, but James, go for it.
I'm going to throw the net at them, see if I can't snag them.
Ooh.
11.
11.
All right, you toss the net at the one running away, trips him up about halfway to the other Nyads, who I'll make metal checks for them.
Fingers crossed. Oh.
They're metallic. Metallic
They're
Nyads.
very metal.
They are emboldened by the fact that they're no longer hungry.
They start yelling, "Du hast."
These are the two bruisers that decided not to get involved yet. Now they're gonna wipe the floor with us.
Yeah. So here's the situation. Do you guys think you have what it takes to?
I think I'm going to intimidate them as my parlay action, if that makes sense, Ben.
Okay.
I let out a war cry, and blood glints off my helmet like Nyad blood from the previous combat. Let's see how this goes down. So it's going to be 12 plus 3. Yeah, baby. 15. 15. I out-metal their metal, or I intimidate their metal.
You're under arrest.
Riley's saying that, and I'm trying to run them down. Bulwark justice, baby.
They gather up their bits of Liger Shark and leave their friend to die.
I love it.
And you see them like hop into the ocean.
Yeah, you better run.
I go check on him. Yeah. Elmo's under the canoe. I pull the canoe off him. I close it. I close it again. I say, Elmo, if you want to.
The lights.
He's like Rick Moranis in Ghostbusters.
Oh my good lord!
Turn on the lights. When we get it off him, he'll ask us who does our taxes.
Who does your taxes?
Did we win?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, we got him, Chief.
Yeah.
Oh. You have the netted Nyad.
Claudia is actually pecking at the netted Nyad, like viciously.
I'm gonna say, you're coming with us. You're under arrest.
Overlanders.
Hoist him into
I'd rather die.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna
get be arranged.
It's like, let's hoist him into the canoe and like take him to the authorities in Muckland Harbor. Got a bandit to turn in.
I just
send you to Juvie.
I don't think he's that young.
Juvie, I'm 40.
Yeah. I'll be king of Juvenile Hall.
You see at their camp that they have
An
a
old
sack.
Oh, okay.
It's a loot pile.
Ooh,
A loot Galen pile.
Loot Galen pile.
I'm gonna stay a while and listen for this loot Galen pile.
Wow. Maybe it will identify our items for us.
Yeah.
Bernard asked, does it take dread from Claudia pecking it?
Yeah, does Claudia push it over the edge? What if Claudia has an insatiable bloodlust and she just doesn't stop pecking?
It should at the very least eliminate any ability for it to resist an intimidate check.
Yeah.
Because Claudia, I mean, she's tough.
Yeah.
She doesn't take
Claudia
any.
pecks his eyes out.
It definitely shuts him up.
I noticed just now the razor sharp talons that are like they're metal talons that have been put on. She's actually a war chicken.
Do
chickens
have large talons?
Do that. I don't understand what you're saying.
So this bag of loot, it's got 2 materials in it.
Ooh,
Nice. It's good for Riley
indeed.
with her donkey forage.
It's got a Nakadonkey Reaver in it.
I'm sorry, is that like a
Type of fish.
sword? Oh, okay.
I thought you meant like another bandit that they were gonna eat. He's like, oh my god, get me out of here!
The Nakadonkey Reaver?
Yes.
I think there's no K.
You're
but
under arrest too.
Amazing.
And there are 5 mundane items that you can roll.
Go for it, Riley.
5 D200s.
5D.
How do I roll? Do I do advanced?
I got it.
Help me, George.
I have helped.
So you've got dual daggers.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
Dual daggers.
Okay.
A mace.
Windu.
A spear.
Mm-hmm.
A buckler.
Ooh.
And a breastplate.
Cool. Some good mundanity there.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever used a shield or anything. Or
Yeah.
a breastplate. Well,
No.
you can't because you have that armor. But
Mm-hmm.
I could use it.
It's oversized.
I can't fit in it. I'm only 2 feet tall.
That's
Right,
awesome. Yeah. So can we make camp? Well, no, we don't need to make camp. It was only half a day. We just came across them. We can push on to Mucklands Harbor.
Yes. You arrive at Muckland Harbor.
Ah, at long last. It's my
Muckland
weary-
David Harbor.
It's a bustling city full of pirates and sailors, and people aren't outwardly piratey, but you can tell. There's a lot of suits walking around, like people that you'd see in like a navy. Some of them like powdered wigs.
It's the entire cast of Down Periscope.
See Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah. Lauren Holly walking around.
Like
French Stewart, especially. Or was he in McHale's Navy only?
Your naval comedy knowledge is far superior to mine.
Sorry, it's too deep. I went too deep with it.
I think
Yes, we
I
got.
think I've seen Down Periscope though.
You see a goblin that looks exactly like French Stewart.
He's just he's squinting at it.
And he's dressed like he's in Master and Commander.
Wow.
But he acts like French Stewart in Stargate. He's really
God, it's the worst.
Is French Stewart in Stargate?
Yes, in the movie, he's like trying to act so tough, and it's terrible.
I need to revisit that.
Yeah,
before 30 Rock, right? Or not 30, Third Rock.
Third Rock.
30 Rock
Not
from
to be confused with 30 Rock.
Hey, back then there weren't all those exoplanets. Like now it could be 30 Rock from the sun. You know what I mean?
It's true.
There's like a million dwarf planets that all have names that I don't know.
Yeah, they're all 2 meters wide.
After they demoted Pluto.
Yeah. And Pluto is the queen of the dwarf planets. We've gotten off topic. I'm sorry. I led us astray. My boy.
So you see some the centerpiece of the town seems to be this like giant galleon. It's on land, and you can imagine there are a bunch of docks here.
Right. Like ships up in dry dock, tall ships, short ships,
long ships.
A boat, which is small enough to fit on a ship.
Lifeboats, submersibles, dirigibles.
Like a schooner.
Yeah.
A carrack, a hulk.
Brings me back to my Mallrats days.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so looking around the port, we were trying to find a place for old Noggin to settle down. I forget.
Get some like beachfront property or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts looking around. He says, "You know what? Maybe I'll buy a galleon."
He's got infinite money. You do that. Buy a galleon.
Let's go down to the port.
For his third act in life, he becomes a pirate.
He becomes the king of pirates.
Yeah, I can see that.
Say, Noggin, you sound much younger. You got more pep in your step. Maybe this whole journey and clarity and lack of insanity has actually given you some vigor back.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
unceremoniously give the blood reef Nyad, just like drop it off at a guard and be like, "Book 'em, boys," and say nothing else and walk away.
Claudia gives him one last peck for the road.
Make a charm check, Riley.
I'm going to go ahead and use Inspiring Order before Riley even makes this charm check. It works. You get a plus 2.
6.
There we go. There we go.
It's a 6. Should I use a quest point?
It wouldn't change anything.
They look at you and say, "All right, don't you want your reward?"
There's a reward? Sure.
Yeah, you just have to fill out the paperwork.
Oh, great. Hey, Elmo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Fill out this paperwork for the reward.
Elmo never learned how to read or write.
Huh?
What? Sorry.
There's a pelican over there.
Beats can hold more than its bellican. It's true.
I sigh.
What do you want?
I want you to fill out this paperwork. Apparently, there's a reward for turning in this bandit.
Well, I'm not your butler.
Tell old Noggin to tell him to fill
Hey, old noggin. And then there's a scene wipe, just like goes on.
Yeah. Elmo's sitting in front of a quadruplicate paperwork. He doesn't like hold pencils properly though. He like holds them like this, and he's
Old
just like
noggin is
writing.
he's like reclining in captain's chairs on a bunch of galleons as he shops around for which one he wants.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, yeah. Elmo is taken into the Mucklands Trading Co. facility.
Into custody.
Into custody.
And you never see him again.
Yeah.
Oh, he filled out the paperwork wrong. They think he's the bandit. Now he's in the
Next time. No, that's good. So we get the paperwork filled out for that. Hopefully Riley gets a reward. 1 copper pouch.
I mean, Elmo's off doing
He's
that.
off doing it. We need to
He's
get a
still
ship.
actively okay. Yeah.
Essentially, this is where he's going to retire. So once we get him a ship and get him all set up, then we leave.
You guys are walking around, and Old Noggin has his eye on a massive black galleon. He's like, "Oh, I want that one."
Well,
That's pretty cool.
Let's go see if it's for sale.
It was not for sale.
You walk over. There's some deckhands like loading stuff onto the ship. You see a Felmog outrider decked out, full armor, and Old Noggin says, "Hey you!" And this guy like turns and says, "What is it, peasant?"
No.
I want your ship.
What you go for? How much gold you want?
Bug's all about it.
Yeah.
Buck is upset.
I will say, hey, guy, we just wanted to know if the ship was for sale. We've got a high roller here who's looking to make a purchase.
Ben, what are the chances this is Weldar, the human Felmog outrider, who's a jealous and selfish knight, who's my rival, who Riley fell for?
This guy isn't,
Okay, all right.
but you know,
The other guy's getting lunch.
around here.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I
picking up.
think we were worried he's in Dunk. Actually, I take it back.
This guy says, "You could never possibly afford this ship."
What does it go for?
2 wheelbarrows of
It's
gold.
not even a price. I've never even thought about it.
All right, just figured we'd ask. Looking to make a large purchase. Where's the second coolest galleon in Muckland Harbor?
No, Old Noggin's insistent. He won't settle for anything but this black galleon now.
he pushes forward his wheelbarrow full of cash, and
I say you got to hold on to some of it so you can pay your crew. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a ship with no crew. Don't be crazy.
This is your retirement here.
what?
This is your retirement. You got to live off this the rest of your life. You just want to live on it?
Yeah,
It's like he's gonna be like one of those
like a
guys.
mansion.
He's like one of those guys that like just lives on a yacht at the dock. That's hilarious. He's like Job from Arrested Development.
Wow. Yes.
Oh well, if that's the case. Like,
Resolutions. I don't know. You still have to pay for dock fees. Still a lot of. You can't spend all your money, Old Noggin.
Is the guy that we're talking to the captain? Should we like?
I'm Marshal Vina.
Are you in command here? Or?
Yes.
We're gonna get ourselves killed just trying to buy a boat.
Look, if you want to make money, why don't you sail out to Terror Island?
I mean, that does appeal to me, but at the moment we're trying to spend a lot of money. Old Noggin
Spend
is
it quick.
he's one of the richest people in all the Mucklands, and he really likes your ship. And if you would consider it, you might be able to buy a couple ships.
I have a side conversation with some shipwrights, and I ask how much it's going to cost them to build a mock-up of that ship to make this old man happy.
Like an exact replica.
Yeah, just like it doesn't have to be seaworthy even. It just has to sit in the harbor.
That's a preposterous idea.
What?
This is a side conversation
Okay.
they're having with you.
I say, why? He just wants a ship that looks like that. He doesn't even know what it looks like on the inside.
But you mean just like not even a seaworthy vessel? Just
I mean, like basically
show?
just an apartment that sits in dock that looks like that ship on the outside.
I mean, who would build this for you?
No, your shipwrights. That's what I'm asking.
I don't know, man.
Wait, what do you guys do here?
What do we do? We're heading to Creeth. We're loading up.
Crease is in Felmog. It's really far.
Oh no, Ben, I was talking to shipbuilders, like shipwrights. Like I kind of wanted to find some guys on
Not
the
the
side.
crew.
Not the crew.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah, shipwright.
shipwrights. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you might want to head over near Gorg's Galley.
Oh, sorry. Ignore the conversation we just had. I turn to Riley and I say, maybe we can make him build a mock-up. And I kind of...
And I'm like in mid-conversation. I didn't mean to insult anybody. We'll be on our way. I'll catch you later. He's
Tear Riley in your
right
face.
now or I'll have your head.
Old Nong says, well, wait, I want that ship. Oh.
We'll get you the ship. Come on, old Noggin. We got to get some breakfast anyway.
I'd say that ship has sailed, Old Noggin. Scene wipe. Done.
Can't you guys imagine yourselves, on the open sea, living that life, huh?
Totally. And we'll get you a ship, just not from a extremely menacing Felmog Marshal who has no desire to sell.
What was he saying about Terror Island?
Hmm.
Well, I said there's a lot of money on Terror Island. There's treasure of some sort.
Well, let's go there.
All right.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, why should we stop at this mountain of cash? I mean, there's more to be had.
I
I
think
like
this
your initiative, but we got to get there somehow.
this may be where we just part ways with old Noggin. Because we're just gonna get like farther off our course. So we're never gonna get to dunk and we're never gonna finish what we need to finish. Like I feel like we have to say no to old Noggin.
He's never heard no before.
Well, he's never heard a lot of things because he's been a crazy old man alone in a freaking
And now he has a
mine. Yeah.
Let's discuss it. And I say we go to the galley, Gork's galley, see if we can't procure a ship.
Gork's galley and grog.
We need to go to Dunk anyway, and if we're going to go by water, we need to procure some sort of vessel.
I mean, we got the canoe. My tortoise is back.
That's technically true. We could take the river up.
Yeah, or we could hire some people to just take us upriver. Because there's the bandits and the bridges along the way, right, that we have to deal with.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we talk to the shipwrights, see what it would cost to commission the building of a vessel? That's not going to take. And then Noggin can stay here while it's being built for him.
Yeah.
We can go to Dunk, and on the way back, we can decide if we want to
Go to Terror Island with him.
go to Terror Island. Attempt it.
We come back, he's built like a war galley. He's gonna assault Terror Island
I mean,
completely.
he's got to have enough money for it.
As you guys are discussing this, just like taking several minutes,
Mhm.
you turn around and old Noggin has already bought a ship. He only has like a few pouches of gold left.
I
All right.
appreciate and respect that. Makes our lives a lot easier. We shake the shipwrights' hands. Thank them for their time.
It's it could use a little work. Well, what do you think? Looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks about as good as you.
It's a piece of junk. How much do you spend?
I don't know.
A lot.
I don't know.
you see a couple trolls and goblins who are just like trying to get as fast away as possible.
They're wheelbarrowing away a million. Well, there goes the treasure. There goes the treasure. All right. Well, what do you say, Galen? I mean, there's a lot of money on Terror Island.
I mean, it is this is like a galleon, but it looks a little beaten down, like it's a storm or two.
Could I use Jack of all trades and be like, well, back home I did use my mechanics, woodcraft, repair, and tinkering abilities to update and retrofit all the boats that people used to fish with. So maybe I could take a look and see if what needs to get done to fix this thing.
We made them all earthquake proof.
Sure.
All right. Come on. Whoa.
Ooh.
Crit.
Critical repair.
Well, you're not actually repairing it right now, but you're kind of
Trying to scope it all out. I figure I
Critical
can
assessment.
repair it anyway.
So it's going to need quite a bit of materials, but given your good eye for these sorts of things, you think you could repair it in half of what another person might, but it's going to need lumber.
I know where we can get lumber.
In Logjam?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want us to get rid of those materials, right?
We're going to have to rob it from Destina Brink.
That's a shame. I thought we were going to give those materials to somebody else, though. Maybe we could.
Oh, yeah. We're going to float it down for the bridge, probably. Maybe.
Well, there may be plenty for everybody.
It's lumber for days.
The ship itself is, it's like good bones.
Yeah.
But if you got into a storm, you'd be just totally screwed.
Yeah, I would be swamped. Well, I mean, like maybe he can sit here and start repairs on it, and then we can go do our business and just come back whenever we come back. I just don't think we should get like too tied down, unless you feel super strongly about going to Terror Island. But we gotta go to Dunk and get some stuff taken care of.
Yeah, and Logjam.
And Logjam. We only have 2 months.
Well, thanks for all your help, boys. You're a boy, right? Sorry.
I'm not.
He's totally talking to Riley. I say, it's been real good taking care of you, getting to the bottom of the whole what happened to Azimuth Corp situation. I say, I wish you the best, old noggin.
And I promise, if you want us to fix up the ship, I'll be back in a couple of months. I can do it half the charge.
Well, that'd be great. Yeah, here, take this. He gives you the rest of his gold.
Don't get me wrong. I love the rest of this gold. You're going to need some to live off of.
Oh, right. He takes it all back.
And then just like that, it slipped through our fingers.
I just watched the gold in slow motion go back. Devastated. All right, Galen, what do you say? Should we take that canoe up this river?
Yeah, Ben, are there people who are offering rides up the river, like a ferry service or anything like that?
Yeah, you probably are. Why don't you make a realms check to see if you can find anybody?
It goes right to Dunk. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to say, well, old noggin, instead of the gold, maybe you can pay for our ferry toll passage. Wow. Okay.
Whoa, nice.
Oh, you're buying a ferry?
No.
I'm not buying it. A couple of tickets.
Yeah, just some round trip tickets, maybe. I don't know. Are we coming back this way? No, we're going to cut back over Troll Ridge. I have no idea what we're doing. Just one way is fine.
Yeah, you find a ship, a little riverboat that is taking people out.
One at a time.
And
I can't believe it, Galen. We're finally going to get to Dunk.
We're never going to get to Dunk, Riley.
This riverboat's going to sink. It'll be the last thing we ever see.
It'll leave tomorrow morning.
Perfect. I say, what do you say, old Noggy? You want to get some more food?
Oh yeah, I saw a Wally's Waffles and Morgs Express.
Nice. I have to go there.
Our tagline is, "These waffles have legs and know how to use them."
So it's on the Midtown Galleon, the centerpiece of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So you get on the ship, and it's like a little bar.
Nice.
With outside seating for dining. The manager is Keith Lavender, and he introduces himself. He goes, welcome.
Howdy.
Hello, you sure your name was Keith?
Keith Lavender.
Bernard asks if it has room for the tortoise and donkey forge, and I'm really hoping it does. The tortoise can probably float alongside of us.
I've decided to name the donkey Terry.
Well, that's fine. But you're supposed to leave those, at the bottom in the stable.
I don't understand.
Bottom of the ship. You guys look like you're from out of town. Maybe used to be Forest.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time out there.
How do you know?
This is our first time out to the ocean.
Dust on your shoes. Clothes.
Yeah.
So we're just been adventuring around. Made our way down here. Now we're looking for passage up to Dunk. But we wanted a hot meal first.
Well, Get you some fluffy waffles and savory warg meat for you.
Oh, sounds
I immediately begin salivating.
sounds delicious. So how are things in Muckland Harbor? What's this town like?
Yeah.
Well, you got your Muckland Trading Co., which, has a grip on everything here. Kind of control all the shipments, but of course that it's a great breeding ground for smugglers and pirates, right?
We met a few on our way in.
Oh, yeah?
I raised my glass to the fallen bulwark.
Oh,
I do too.
Trouble getting into the town, you mean?
Indeed.
Yeah, you got Blood Reef and Ebon Reef Nyads just all outside the city.
Yeah, this place is lousy with it.
Traps. Yeah, they're bad news. They can't take on the big blockades themselves, so they go for the smaller targets.
We heard a crazy rumor that there's treasure on Terror Island, but
Oh yeah. I mean, who knows? But every so often you get your groups of foolhardy sailors going out to Terror Island. If you ask me, it's a death wish.
good to know.
I can guarantee there's terror on Terror Island. That seems like a safe bet.
They say there's a fortune there. Set you up for life.
Fortune and terror and a short life.
Short life.
The funny thing is, I don't know if you recognize my name. I'm Keith Lavender. Perhaps you've heard of my father, Leaf Lavender.
Leaf Lavender. That's
Well, he was buddies with old Wally Dunkwiffle.
Oh, the man himself.
Yeah, this is he set me up with this job in this location.
It's a family business.
Well, the waffles are just delicious.
Well, thanks, but some say old Wally stashed a haul there. He's always been cagey about it.
Stashed a haul on Terror Island?
The treasure.
That's right.
Ooh. That's
Wally
going in the notes. Well, I'd say, how come you never went after it yourself? You seem to have a good business here. You could probably scrounge up some good crew and reliable people.
Well, there are things on Terror Island that would devour you.
Well, like scrock wings?
One gulp. Worse, pterosaurs.
Oh, man.
Something called volcanoids.
Gotta avoid the volcanoids.
Crab racks the size of mountains.
Crab racks, the crab creatures.
Yeah.
They say liger sharks patrol the coasts, and
My net.
it's all bad news. There's a sea serpent. There's anything you can name.
Terror.
Yeah.
Terror.
I feel like we need to be higher level for that.
Yeah. It sounds a little much for us. But being set up for life, that wouldn't be so bad. Not to mention if we could convince the bulwarks to help us with the Sarpathi.
Sarpathi.
Yeah, they destroyed our town.
I've been hearing.
Kidnapped someone that we were trying to get a hold of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Crazy Ernie.
Never heard of him.
You never heard of Crazy?
Crazy Ernest, maybe? Or
Should I have?
You've got a Crazy Ernie ad on your store. It's like a big Crazy Ernie
He points to
poster.
the wall. Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I thought it was pronounced Crazy Ernie.
He's the Crazy Ernie. He's the floor trap king.
Yeah, you get these ads, you just plaster them up for cash. I never looked at it twice.
Yeah, I hear that. Cool. Well, what do you think, Galen?
I think we're gonna go gain some more XP and come back and die on Terror Island.
Last quest will be us trying to get treasure on
Last
Terra.
quest, someone's gonna die
Oh
on
man.
Terror Island.
Look, you mentioned Sarpathy.
Are they in Terror Island? Because I will go now.
Well, I've been hearing rumors about them searching the waters for something.
Interesting.
Sailors coming here talking about it.
So they're not searching for some kind
Worse
of.
than Nyads.
Yeah, they really
they're
are.
nasty customers.
Did we know about the eye that they're searching for?
I do, yeah.
You do, right? Okay, all right.
Yeah, they're searching for the Eye of Ek.
That's right.
Does that mean that it could be around?
Well, aren't there a couple of them?
Yeah, there are. There are Eyes of Ek. They're probably looking for one of the Eyes of Ek men. In Scallowag Strand.
Oh, that's right. I say, well, this is all good information.
Have you ever heard of the Eyes of Ek? I ask him.
Can't say I have. I'm just a bartender.
we're like deadly serious eating our waffles, and he's just like,
Look, I hear what all the sailors and pirates say when they come in here. Knock
Makes
back
sense.
a cup of rascal cider, you know what I mean? But specifics of Eyes of Ek, I don't know.
Got it. All right. Well, maybe we can investigate that. If they're looking for it out here, then it would be helpful to have that ship.
Yeah, the galleon. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, those are all good things in the sense that we kind of have a plan for that. Can reconnoiter Dunk, and then come on back down.
We can take that next to that snake thing.
Next to Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah.
With this fine meal and a good night's rest here, it'll be silver coins for you. Silver coins.
Silver coins. Well, I mean, I just assumed that Old Noggin was paying for it. Just saying.
You could at least buy us lunch.
Because we did give him back all his gold.
Oh yeah.
We kind of just look at him expectantly.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't make eye contact. I'm just like
staring off past him.
All right. Well, let's get a good night's rest and head to Dunk on the riverboat in the morning with Terry and the tortoise.
Terry and the tortoise.
Terry and the tortoise. It's good. Night is settling in. Do we have any RPing that we want to do?
Yeah. Elmo returns finally.
His arm is numb from writing. He has ink smeared all across the entirety of his bottom of his arm.
Yeah. His eyes are bloodshot, and he comes over and he says, "Here's your patch of copper."
Thanks, Elmo. This is great.
Yeah.
I'll give him 1 piece for his trouble.
Oh.
You got to roll to see if you spend all your copper.
Oh yeah.
Thanks so much for this. Where's the mountain of gold?
Noggin bought a ship for you guys to live on. And
Elmo, you weren't watching him closely enough. I mean, you really dropped the ball.
You told me to go fill out the paperwork.
You
you
got to learn to multitask.
Took a little too long. You're learning. You're learning.
But did you see that it was a stack this high? I was there all night filling it out. I haven't even eaten.
I say, no one actually reads it. You can just scribble on each line. As long as you sign at the very end, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and if it's not too much trouble, here's the proof of purchase for the galleon. It's if you just knock that out.
He faints. End of quest.
End of quest. Oh, Elmo.
Poor Elmo.
Yeah, next time I think we'll
Pick up,
pick up the journey
Yeah.
down the river that I don't think we've named yet.
Yeah, right. There's no name for it. Ah, Beta.
The joys of Beta Rivers.
Beta,
It's a Beta
as
river.
the British would say.
The British. Says tally up some XP.
Yeah. You completed your objective to
Mm-hmm.
get Old Noggin to the city.
Yeah.
1 XP for you.
Nice.
You got this new location of Muckland Harbor that you found and explored a little bit. It's 2 XP for you. Did you solve a problem creatively?
Mm,
A little
Not
bit.
yet.
I mean, we put Elmo to work creatively. I think that solved the problem.
It was really a problem.
What else?
More like a gag.
Okay. The problem is, how do we get more gags in this thing?
Yeah.
Was there a funny gag?
Yes, they're almost always
3 XP. 3 XP.
Maybe that should be something. Was there something hilarious?
Yeah.
Yeah, was there something hilarious?
Significant encounter with an NPC?
Leaf.
Leaf Lavender, son of Keith Lavender.
Mm-hmm.
Or Keith, son of Leaf.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, learning that the Sarpathi are here and looking for something is a big deal.
Yeah.
So they've got Crazy Ernie. They're looking for something.
I think that furthers your personal quest as well.
Yeah.
Both of ours.
So, and then you also encountered a new creature, the Nyads.
Mm-hmm.
Reef Nyads.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Blood Reef Nyads.
So, say 6 XP,
Oh my good lord, we're cleaning up.
It's a lot.
and then did you guys do your ideals or flaws?
I gotta
I did-
start breaking stuff more often.
Yeah, I didn't.
Cool.
Did we rescue someone from danger? No.
It was a fish in the bag. Although for a second we
Yeah.
thought it was like a person.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Only rescued ourselves from danger. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Fun times, man.
So slowly making your way across the world.
Mm-hmm.
Following the river, you guys will be able to cover 3 hexes at a time.
We literally went 2 hexes, and this entire quest happened. Each hex is action packed.
I mean,
Or I
Dunk
guess not 3.
getting
but-
to Dunk solves like a gigantic problem that we've had since like Quest 1.
Yeah.
It's going to be monumental. It's like finally being done with that bridge thing is incredible.
I mean, I don't know the way that Ben DMs. I don't know if we're ever going to be done with that bridge thing. Truly, there's going to be a snag.
There will be.
I don't know. I mean, there's been so much time. put
Yeah.
into it. Well, off screen, but
Yeah.
And then
it all hinges on the lumber, I think.
yeah, that's the next giant stop. Is
It's
to,
a Christoph Lambert.
we've got to stop the production of that lumber for Destina Brink, and simultaneously it will finish the bridge and give us the materials to
Mhm.
take it easy, Bernard.
Hey,
Thanks for
Bernard.
all the
Yeah,
rolls,
thanks.
man.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, take it easy.
Catch you next week, hopefully.
Are we going to wear crazy sweaters next week? I just feel like that'd be a good idea.
Christmas sweaters. We got the. I still have my Beholder one.
So do I. That's what I would wear. Ben and I have matching Beholder sweaters.
It's amazing.
Get a Santa hat.
Santa.
I could see George dressed like an elf.
On the shelf.
It feels
Just
right.
on the shelf.
I could see George dressed as the elf in the Rudolph claymation.
Wow.
Yeah, that would warm my heart a little.
I can see myself dressed as Will Ferrell from the movie Elf.
I think everybody looks good in that elf costume. I've got a couple of buddies that both dressed as that and like went to work, and one of them is much taller than the other. It's like me and Ben. It's like standing next to each other. It's like Abbott and Costello. And like there's an amazing photo of the tall one holding the short one in his arms. It's so good. I'll see if I can drum that up for you guys.
Talking about Barry and Gary.
Yeah. It's like my favorite photo in the world.
Gary.
Dressed as Buddy the Elf.
All right. Well, see you next week, everybody.
All right. Take it easy.
Thanks
Happy
for hanging
holiday.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And download the Land of Eem RPG on DriveThruRPG.
Yeah, and special thanks to our patrons on Patreon. They've been getting some awesome updates about some new projects that we're working on recently, and we appreciate all the love.
Yeah, and I think we're going to start, posting a comic we're working on, at least like the first part of it. We already started, so might as well continue. So if you want to see the latest stuff we're working on, join our Patreon. All right, that's it.
Now that the plugs are over, you can download the beta for free. Go get it. Have fun.
All right, see you next week.
Later.
Thanks for joining the Land of Eem podcast. If you're interested in learning about Land of Eem, or diving into our book series, Dungeoneer Adventures, or Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo, visit us online today at landofelem.com or ask for us wherever books are sold. Thanks again. Bye-bye.